This is Hap Cooper. Welcome to McDonough Girls Varsity Lacrosse live audio cast via Spreaker. We're about 30 seconds until game time, and it is really windy here on top of the mountain at McDonough School. They say the winds were 25 miles an hour. They feel like they're more like 40. Sometimes we can't hear ourselves speak. So if this works, great. We've taken our fuzzy rabbit's feet wind mufflers and literally taped them on the ends of our microphones. But I'm not sure what good they're going to do in this gale force. We shall see. So the officials are still doing the stick check. The horn has sounded for the girls to take the field. McDonough is playing St. Paul's School for Girls today. Not the first time we've seen them this year. We were on spring break together down in Fairfield Beach. We shared practice fields. We played in the same tournament. We all played the same teams and had a good time. In fact, I think our second game of the season was postponed due to sprinkler.
Yes, we had a sprinkler come out of the ground,
and St. Paul was kind enough to give us their practice field, and we were able to play. I think that was Novato.
I haven't talked
right?
yet.
Is that Novato?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me? Sorry, we're doing a sound check here. Can you hear me? I'm good.
How about me? You can't hear me? Can you hear me, Deb?
That's on.
So now you just heard me?
Okay.
We're doing a sound check there.
Debbie Packer got across the way, and she's seeing if we can actually be heard.
Our technology person extraordinaire.
But the wind
is see how the not the short passes, but maybe long passes we attempt. As people who are familiar with the program know, it's usually very windy up here on the hill, but today it's actually kind of crazy. So we'll do our best. Anybody that's got my text, anybody that's got my phone number, text me, let me know how bad it is. Because if you can't really hear us, then we may just stop the broadcast, because it is really, really windy up here.
Okay. The girls are taking the field. McDonough.
Well, they haven't done their chant yet, or their cheer, or whatever you call that thing.
Well, St. Paul's just said something like,
"Oh, I guess they already did their cheer. I didn't hear it."
They did St. Paul's did a one-word cheer. They're coming onto the field wearing their Gator green. McDonough's in their home white jerseys. Looks like we've got Maddie Jenner in the middle of the circle, Blair Paris, and Emma Shedig with her on the defense. We got Coop in the goal with, I think that's a new kind of hairdo. I've never seen that before.
I don't know. They all look the same.
We got Abby. We got Hannah Roth. We've got Ava Class, and we've got Sandy Thacker. So it's the same starting D as we've seen all season. On attack, looks like we have Emma Tilson, and we've got Jerry Hoffman, and we've got Kayla Abernathy, and I guess that's Izzy in the far corner.
Yes, Izzy number 16.
So we've been mixing the attack up.
Actually, it's Emma Tilson. Did you get Emma Tilson?
I got Emma Hoff, Kayla, and Izzy.
So ref looks like he's ready to go. See how we do here on the first draw of the game. 25-minute halves. Okay, so we haven't gotten started out of the gate, and they called a false start on Maddie. So St. Paul's has brought it down over the restraining line. Out up front, setting up their offense. Maddie out on the girl with the ball. That's shooting space. Girl tried to beat Maddie on the right. So now St. Paul's has to bring it back out front. Izzy, who hits Emma Sheddick. And we've got it, and Emma Tilson has it now. Pick it off. Oh, nice move, Emma Tilson. And goal by Emma Tilson on the 16th. Came around the center.
Fackers got blown up the mountain.
Did a nice little dodge on the girl. Came across the middle. Goalie didn't have a chance. So 1-0 McDonough, 22:35 left in the half. Nice shot, Emma Tilson. Emma Tilson's happy to be out here after missing a year from a torn ACL. Nice player. Been off to Maryland 2 years. Junior for McDonough. So we're back to the reset. Blair and Emma on the circle, and Maddie's doing the draw. She's facing up against Shelton Sars from St. Paul's, number 21. Put it off to Florida in 2 years. Wow, that was a slight mugging there, but she got away from it. And now Emma Sheddick has it across the restraining line. Look for a feed in the middle. And a nice behind-the-back shot. And actually wasn't even a behind-the-back shot. It was, so Emma Sheddick passed off to Kayla Abernathy at 22-17. She caught it facing the midfield and just flipped her stick over and underhand shot it in behind her like a backward shot. Did everybody get that explanation?
I got it.
Because that was kind of jumbled there, but really pretty, very creative shot. Kayla Abernathy, outstanding sophomore for the Eagles.
Yeah, she had a great game Monday and has gotten off to a quick start today.
2-0 Eagles, 22-17. Back on the draw. Maddie gets another ball. She had the draw, and now she got the ground ball. Off to Emma Sheddick, who's going to try to get this. There you go. Emma Sheddick got the nice ground ball. Off to Hoff across the restraining line. St. Paul's is really being aggressive on their defense. I love that kind of defense. Blair got it off to Kayla in the middle. She got fouled. Of course, you can't hear the whistle because the wind is headed the other way, but girls stop. Now Kayla's on the free position from the right hash. Refs getting them all set up. 21:35 left in the half. See if Kayla takes this in. She shot it. I couldn't tell if that hit her foot or the post.
Nice.
But Izzy Marsh was behind the goal to grab the ground ball. She brought it around the right side and took her nifty little left-handed faked high on the goalie, shot it low for a 3-0 Eagles lead with 21-27 left. So we've gotten creative with our shots. We've gotten some nice ground balls, played some good defense, good transition. Right now, 3-0, 21-27 left in the half. I'd say we've had a decent start to the game, Matt.
Yeah, it's looking good. Possessions.
Yeah, especially in girls lacrosse, right? Although these days in boys lacrosse, I heard them talking about the other day, those daggone pockets are so deep and the new sticks are so thin, even the boys can't check the ball out of each other's sticks anymore.
Well, they are allowed to do anything to get it out.
They pretty much can. Here we go. There's the start. Maddie gets another draw to herself. She's going to take it up over the restraining line on her own. Set up the offense. Off to Hoff on the right side, number 10. Back to Emma Tilson. And behind the goal to Izzy Marsh. She's looking around for a friend to throw it to. Hoff brings it in. Takes a nice shot, but a little wide of the goal. But Kayla was back there to make sure we maintain possession. So Kayla get it started again as soon as the ref allows her to. Oh, she had to move the ball. Got some extra balls back there. Here comes Kayla working it around. Oh, little drop there.
What?
I don't know. Two girls were fighting for the ball on the ground, and I don't know if they said Kayla blocked her or held her or what she did, but the ref didn't like it, so she blew the whistle and gave St. Paul's possession. So Eagles are trying to ride her out. Nice defense, Blair. They still got the restraining line, but Eagles are all over. So St. Paul's has the ball, setting up Now they're taking it back, goal line extended on the near side here. Hannah Roth on defense. St. Paul brings it back up top. Now they're looking to go around to the right side. Nope, back up to the middle. St. Paul's team yelled out a play. Looks like they're trying to clear out a side. Number 20 here for St. Paul's. Emma Shetty is just playing fantastic defense. She just threw her out. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so it appeared to be fantastic defense by Emma Shetty. Apparently, she must have nudged the girl on the head. She didn't swing it or anything. She just had it standing straight up. And I guess the ref saw her hit her head. So anyway, we're a man down for 2 minutes at 19:47 to go. So up, and St. Paul's just threw it away. Nice unforced error, benefit of the Eagles. So we'll start with the ball. Clock's running, a minute 45 left in the penalty, and we have the ball. So I assume Coach Love will have us burn this penalty. We'll be in no hurry to get it across the restraining line, but here we go. Kayla Abernathy takes it across the restraining line. We don't have numbers, so it looks like Kayla just passed it off to Julia, and she decided she's going to pull it out, see if St. Paul's wants to come to the double. And we're just going to hold it out. We got 1:15 left in the penalty now. Nice move, Hoff. Oh, here she goes. She's going to the goal. Had a double team. Oh, we got a man down goal. So that's a goal by Hoff. Took it in unassisted. Roll dodge on a couple of girls, and worked her magic and threw it in the back of the net for a 4-0 Eagles lead with a man down. I'll tell you what happened. I'm sure there's a lot of things that go on during a game that you would call a game changer or a momentum changer, but when you get a goal with man down, I think that's pretty good.
I was just thinking the same thing. That was so there's that really two really interesting calls here. The turnover that gave them the ball, and then the call down here with the yellow card. And I think, I don't know, divine intervention. They throw the ball immediately away.
Yeah.
He kind of mugged off. So she just throws it.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe that's spread the score instead of the other one where we just kind of hold it to burn the penalty. But I talked about that a couple games ago, Hap. One of the many talents that Julia Hoffman has is she can really figure out when it's time to take it to the net and when it's time to pull it out. She's got a good sense of the field, what's going on, understands the clock management, all that. But she saw an opportunity there as two girls came out. She beat the two and took it in for a goal. So, of course, as a result of that, as we were talking about, whether you called a momentum change or whatever, St. Paul's called a timeout, down 4-0 with 18:52 to go in the half. I've been out here for I don't know how many games, and I'm not sure that I've ever been out here with a win like this.
I always say this. We always say keep getting worse, right? And then every time we say that, it gets worse.
I need to stand on flat ground.
We're moving back up the mountain a little bit here.
Just a little bit. I don't think that wind's that much different. Okay, so the girls are back on the field. We'll do a draw. Looks like we got a little bit of change up here. Let's see what we have. We've got Blair on the circle, Kayla on the circle, and Maddie doing the draw. Defense is all the same. Offense is Hoff, Tilson.
Did you say there's still a minute and 5 seconds left in the penalty?
And Izzy. And of course, Emma Shetty is in the penalty box right now.
Big draw here.
She was bad, so she got a timeout.
If we get this draw, we can kill the next minute. Even.
Another draw controlled by Maddie. Maddie knocked it out of her stick, but the ref didn't like the way she did it, so gave it back to Maddie. So we'll do a restart here. 50 seconds left on the penalty. Now Maddie sees an opportunity to take the goal, gives it to Kayla, and another extra man goal. So that was Maddie to Kayla. Maddie with the assist, Kayla with the goal. Another man down goal, 5-zip Eagles. 5 seconds left on the penalty.
Hey Shane,
I am sorry. From lacrosse parent extraordinaire Shane Abernathy, as we were discussing in the last game about some of the high shots our girls
we are both defensive dads, and I think we mentioned that. Who now? Tell me, I gotta tweet this. Who said that?
Maddie.
Okay.
Maddie DeKale.
I'll be right back.
So 18:32. Here we go. Maddie hits it to herself again, but the girl knocks it out of her stick this time, and St. Paul's has it now. Of course, they're a man up for another 33 seconds. They've taken it behind the goal. Still behind the goal. Nothing really happening right now. So girls got through the middle, but then there's a middle shot. That's a pretty feed. So from behind the goal, a feed to number 21 for St. Paul's. That's Shelton Sars, and she puts it in the back of the net. Coop really had no chance. It was one-on-one from about 6 feet away, and just it's tough when you're a man down. But I would say if it stays like this for the next 20 seconds, we netted out one positive goal in a man down situation, so that's pretty good. Of course, I know the mentality of the defense. They hate giving up any goals. They don't care if it's man down or not. All right, so we've got same setup. Kayla and Blair on the circle. Maddie doing the draw. Maddie's directing Blair and Kayla where she wants them to be. She's going to try to throw it a certain way. Oh, she actually cleared Kayla out so she could throw it to herself back around the other side. Very intelligent. Nice move that by Maddie. All right, so now the Eagles have it across. Looks like that's Izzy Marsh down behind the goal to Emma Tilson. We got 3 seconds left, and so it looks like we're all even now. Here comes Megan Mix. So Megan Mix coming in. Now we're back to all even. Oh, Maddie's got a wide open. Nope. They double teamed her. Tried to force it in the middle, and St. Paul's intercepted it, got a turnover. Oh, she dropped it. Now the Eagles are going for the ground ball. Oh, somebody almost just got hammered. Wow. So a lot going on there. We had the ground ball. Ava Class picked it up, and then I guess it got checked out of her stick. There was a scrum right at the restraining line on our defensive end, and ref blew the whistle.
This is sort of odd. It looked like we had it a bunch of times, and
I think it's in 8 different sticks in about a 10-second time frame.
We don't seem to be getting the benefit of much doubt today.
Well, it's early in the game. Not even 9 minutes in. So St. Paul's came around from the top, and then we got shooting space called against us. So St. Paul's with a free position shot. Looks like Sam's moving behind, so they called that technically on Sam, I guess.
Yeah, but she didn't move.
Oh, she left early. Nice save, Coop. Nice shot by St. Paul's player, but Coop with a great save. Dishes it out to Ava, who's bringing it up right on our own restraining line, or our defensive restraining line. Takes it back to Abby, who takes it over to Hannah. And we just threw it away. So to come and get the ball or wait for it to bounce, and the wind just kind of wreaked havoc on the ball. So we turn the ball over. It's 5-1. 15:40 left in the half, and St. Paul's has it up top. We're not doing any press out defense. Oh, here we go. Now we're starting to press out. Oh, there we go. All the way across, the little skip pass, as they say in basketball. Ava giving chase to her girl, brings it back out of the resets the offense.
She did not
St. Paul's has it up top. This girl's trying to work her magic on Ava. She's not going to get anywhere against Ava. That was outside the 8, so I don't think she's going to get a free position.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry, folks. situation here with our hats and the wind. St. Paul's has it up top. Nothing really happened while I had that malfunction, so I didn't miss anything. Still pressing out on defense. Oh, took a shot. Hoop with a great save. Oh, for goodness sakes. Let's catch the ball. Here we go. Okay. Off to Blair. Changing fields now off to Hannah. Hannah's bringing it up. She's got a girl hot on her tail here. Just run it across the restraining line, Hannah. There you go. And Hannah dishes it off to Hoff and goes back across the restraining line. So we've got all of our offensive players now on the field. So, Hap, you saw what... Yes, nice shot, Emma Tilson, unassisted. I don't know, they might give up that assist. I'm not sure how much leeway you give on that. I'd say give her an assist. What the heck? So 13:50 left in the game, left in the half. 6-1 Eagles. Hoff had it up at the restraining line, went towards the goal, and two girls converged on her, so she dished it off to Emma Tilson. Emma Tilson with a nice fake low and went high top right for a 6-1 Eagles lead with 13:50 left in the half. So we got Emma Sheddick back out there now, and is that Kemper over there on the circle, Hap? Number 11. Kemper on the profile here. Looks like Kemper. Nice draw to herself by Maddie. I'm not sure why Maddie made that pass when she had Kemper right next to her, but in any case, St. Paul's intercepted it, and now they've got it headed across. Nice check, Emma Sheddick. Oh, boy.
It's going to be a long day, Stephen.
So I'm not sure what that call was, because it wasn't across the body. But anyway, ref didn't like Emma doing that check. Another whistle. I guess that was shooting space, although he didn't give that motion because nobody hit her. So St. Paul's has it. Free position shot, 13:05 left in the half. See what Coop comes up with here. Nice goal. Lower right. Tough for a right-handed goalie to stop that next to her left ankle. See what everybody's saying here. Missy, we can't get out of the wind. There's nowhere to go. All right, so we've got 6-2, 12:57 left. Nice free position shot by the young lady from St. Paul's. Sorry we don't have a roster there, folks. So it looks like, actually, is that Kayla doing the draw now? Yeah, it's Kayla doing the draw. We've got maybe Kemper and Emma on the circle. I can't see if that's Kemper, but I think it is. We had a little malfunction. The ref left to blow her whistle, and then she came back for a little adjustment there. Not sure what happened. Fortunately, they stopped the clock after a goal. Otherwise, the half would almost be over as long as this is taking. Here we go. Ref is ready. She's satisfied that the sticks are in good order. Kayla, nice draw to herself. Takes it across the restraining line. I know one thing. We're getting a little sloppy with the ball here, Hap, and I'm sure Coach Love is not going to be happy with that. Ball still on the ground. We're still trying to get a ground ball. Hoff.
Oh, that girl just plucked it out of the air.
We popped it up in the air, and the St. Paul's girl snagged it, and then Emma Tilson had what appeared to me to be a good check, but the ref blew her whistle. So here we go. St. Paul's is bringing it over the restraining line. Now they're taking it. Looked like they were going to take it behind the goal, but no, they're back up top. 12:12 left in the half. Nice defense, McDonough. Great, nice cause turnover by Kemper, and of course we turn around and throw it away again. And they're going to call something on. Looks like they called it on St. Paul, so Kemper has the ball. not the right pass, but Emma Tilson came after it and got it, plucked it out of the air.
Oh my
And
God.
another throwaway, but looks like we got Liza Huddles in there now. Izzy Marsh back in. Hoff. I tell you, we're kind of loose with our passes right now. We're kind of making these loud passes, and St. Paul's girls are either intercepting it or just missing it. Oh, nice cut, Emma Tilson. Hoff's got it up front. Nice shot. So Hoff brings it around unassisted, fakes out two girls, and then takes a nice bullet down the lower right-hand part of the goal. So that's a 7-2 lead, Eagles. 11:13 left in the half. Well, we finished that well, but it was a little sloppy getting it up there. But it's all right. Oh, the goal. Now we have a goalie change at St. Paul's. You know, Hap, you're a goalie, Dad. What? You don't see that very often, switching out goalies in the middle of a half. How does? I suppose, tough question.
The logic goes. The coach says, "I just don't think that Sally is seeing the ball." And they switched out. You ask me, I don't know how many of those shots she could have saved. We've been shooting well today.
All right, so here we are. Oh, nice pickup by Abby. So the draw came all the way back to the defense, and of course, as you know, with these new rules, you have to stay behind the restraining line until there's some sort of possession. So Sam takes it over the restraining line, clears the ball, and then sends it up to Lila Huddles, who now has it behind the net. Off to the draw control. Can't hear you.
Who got the draw from the defense?
Abby Wilhelm. It came all the way back to the restraining line. She plucked it.
All right. Give her some credit.
So McDonald's running their offense. Oh, we got a charge.
Charge! Oh, my word.
I'm not sure how that's a charge, but as you may have heard me say before, if you fall, you will get the call, and she fell. So, anyway, it is what it is. 7-2, 10:15 left in the half. St. Paul's has the ball, but we're gonna work really hard to keep that. Nice stop by the goalie. That was a little scary. Her girl threw it to her. Was a bounce pass, and she was right in front of her goal. She didn't think when she came into the game she'd have to be saving a shot from her own player.
It was her first save, too.
Oh,
maybe they're getting her warmed up. She didn't have a chance to get warmed up.
All right, so it looked like the St. Paul's girl stepped out of bounds, but the ref decided that Hoff did something he didn't like, so he blew the whistle before we could do anything. Oh, so St. Paul's girl tripped over the paint.
I'm surprised we didn't get a whistle.
And just fell and dropped the ball.
Oh, she took a nice charge.
Wow. Okay.
I give that girl credit. We weren't looking. She went and set up.
That was.
We just turned the ball over on a charge call on a nice.
So that's the most charges you've seen in 30 seconds of any lacrosse game ever. Wow, that was an interesting call. Well, anyway, two refs were watching it. The third ref was watching, and she decided to. Nice defense by Ava. Ball's on the ground. Coop comes up with the ground ball. She's looking for a friend because she's going to get that ball checked out of her stick.
Charge!
So
She's charging!
Now we've got the ball. Kayla up to Blair. Blair up to Emma Sheddig, who's taking it across the restraining line. Okay, so we cleared it. Gotta be careful with these passes, man. I gotta believe this wind has got to be having some effect, especially on these longer passes. Plus, it also makes the girls feel a little unsure. They tend to be a little tentative, which is exactly the opposite you want to do when you've got a lot of wind. You got to make a nice crisp pass, not a loud pass. So we're working around up top. Julia's got it right now. Off to Blair. Blair looks like she got hit in the head, but no call. Blair, oh, nice save by the goalie. St. Paul's came up with the ground ball. Coming down the field, trying to clear the ball. So 6:40 left in the game, left in the half. 7-2 Eagles. So we've had a little bit of a drought here for a second. Ball's going back and forth.
How did we lose down there? It was shot.
Are you talking to me? Yes, it was a shot by Blair, saved by the goalie.
Okay.
So St. Paul's has it up top. Working it around, nice little flip pass. No room, defense is playing nice. Emma Chettisat playing out on her girl. Another high shot. Oh, Kendall, oh no, that's Emily O'Mara's out there on defense now. And she's tried to split two girls. We knocked it out of her stick, but unfortunately it's a penalty on McDonough for whatever reason. But now the St. Paul refs getting everybody set up the way she wants them set up. She's got everybody moving around. Clock's running. Ball's up top now. 6:20 left in the half. Nice defense, McDonough. Ball's behind the goal now. Nice ground ball by Sam. Cause turnover. She's got the girl all over her back.
No kidding.
She's got up at midfield, passes it off to Kayla, who's going to take it across the restraining line. Nice defense on McDonough. Cause turnover. And a ground ball. Oh, nice little try with the flip around, but it looks like we had a goal circle infraction on the Eagles. So another penalty. 5:40 left, 7-2 Eagles, and the goalie for St. Paul's has it in her circle. Passes it up to midfield. Shelton Sarge will take it across the restraining line for St. Paul's. Good defense by the Eagles to keep them out. We didn't have enough friends back, but held them out long enough to give the Eagles strength here. Holy cow, this wind is crazy. Back up top, St. Paul's. Maddie's pressing out on her girl. So let me press out so dramatically. Yeah, we press out. Nobody came over to slide, so I'm not sure what happened there. But goal for St. Paul's with 4:51 left. Coach Love is going to take his time out. See what's happening with the girls. 7-3, 4:51 left in the half. Well, you got two timeouts per half, so you might as well use them, I guess. And so Coach Love just wants to make sure we got all our stuff scored. Hey, Mark, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. So, Hap, what do you think Coach Love is saying?
I think she's just making sure that everyone's got in their head what their responsibilities are and where they're supposed to be, because that was an odd play. Maddie pressed way out to the restraining line nearly. The girl blew by her, and then no one seemed to pick her up. She went straight in and shot. And, I think Nancy was probably moved to have a little conversation.
Yeah, he was the defensive coach. Okay, 7-3. Had a few tough passes, but this wind has got to have something to do with that, I think. So, horns are blue. Girls are going to be coming back out. How's the wind, everybody? Can you at least hear what we're saying? Because I can't even hear Hap, and he's 3 feet away from me.
This is like the wind we had a couple weeks ago when the big tractor trailers were blown over on 95. Shut down the bridge.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
So I've been blown around so many times. The wires are totally think I have to do is
all right, so we got Emily Amaro on defense. Looks like she's in for Hannah Roth. And we've got Blair and Emma Sheddig on the circle. Maddie doing the draw.
Looks like we got the whole starting lineup with the exception of
Starting lineup is in.
Hannah being out and Emily being in.
4:51 to go. Refs trying to get their sticks squared away. Looks like precision surgery here. So that didn't go above the shoulders, so the ref's going to have him restart. 4:40. I guess so the clock is still running. They don't stop the clock when there's a bad draw.
If you'd asked me, I'd have said they did.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought. But, oh well. Clock's running. We're up 7-3. See if we can get possession here, maybe get another goal. Maddie tosses it to herself, draws it to herself, takes it across the restraining line. Now she's got two girls on her. And we got to get back to that nice crisp passing we've been doing throughout the year.
Did she get knocked down there?
Got a lot of running. Yeah, she got knocked down. Penalty on St. Paul's and gave it to back to Maddie. Emma Tilson now back up top to Maddie. Over to Kayla. Wow, okay. Another bounce pass. Hoff's directing traffic from behind the goal. She's bringing it around goal line extended. Looking for that friend. Oh, man, Kayla just got hammered.
Was that
knocked to the ground? It was
Blair?
I'm sorry, that was Blair. All right, free position.
Okay. I thought
Blair's going to bury this in the top right. Or lower right. Nice free position by Blair. 8-3 Eagles, 3:31 left in the half. I'd like to see us go on about a 4-goal run here, Hap. Yeah, nice, comfortable lead. Well, whatever Coach Love said at the timeout seemed to work.
She's got good timing.
Smart timeout. I think it seemed like about that. Yeah, it's been a little while. Yeah, we had a couple of charges, had a turnover. So we broke the ice there. Now it looks like the St. Paul's girl ref is pointing to her knee. So I don't know if she's got blood on her knee. And so she has to go out and put a Band-Aid on it or whatever. Anyway, St. Paul's is forced to do a substitution. And the ref is going to get the stick set again for the next draw. Blair and Emma on the circle. Maddie doing the draw. 3:31 left in the half.
They've got a girl who's pretty tall matching up against Maddie.
Yeah, that's Shelton Sarr. She's a good little player going headed off to Florida, pardon me. And St. Paul's did something wrong on the draw, so we got the ball. Maddie had to put her goggles back on.
That was another one of those mystery calls where we're not sure what they did to deserve a whistle. So just to be fair.
So Maddie, now it's all set. They stopped the clock because Maddie had to get her equipment back on. Maddie takes it across the restraining line, looking for somebody to pass it to. So off to Blair gets knocked to the ground again. Same play. That was a good play. Maddie had two girls converge, so she passed it off to Blair. Now Blair has a free position from the right hash again. Right center hash, I guess you call that. 2:57, 2:56. We can get a 9-3 lead here, Hap. Blair's stick got hit. So goalie came out of the circle, and then ref blew the whistle. Izzy Marsh was hot on the task, and I guess she illegally checked the goalie or whatever she did. But goalie's now trying to run away from her. Oh, nice play, Izzy Marsh. Almost deflected out of the middle of the air as the goalie did a little lob pass to her friend, but now they're taking it up the field, just crossed the restraining line. Now it looks like they're going to try to change fields. Oh, maybe not. She's just going to take it herself and now passes it off to her friend who's taking it up the middle. And another penalty on the Eagles. Looks like it's a free position shot. 1:58. We're under 2 minutes, so the clock stops on all whistles now. Nice shot. 8-4. Free position shot by St. Paul's, upper left-hand corner.
Wow, I just think of that.
Not sure how many free position shots that is for them, but I think they've scored 3 of their 4 goals on free positions. Wow.
Yeah, they had that one nice feed for the first goal, and the last 3 have been, I think, free.
Oh, actually, they had that one where the girl beat our girl and have a slide.
Right, 2-2.
So now St. Paul's has a new girl on the draw, and she's barely as tall as Maddie's shoulders. So I guess I just tried to... Oh, this is the girl that had to go out. Looks like she's got tape on her knee now. Yeah, they got to call that. Didn't go above the shoulders. So we're going to get a little redo here. 1:55 left. There's the draw. Maddie off to herself. Nice pass up to Emma Shedig. Takes it across the restraining line. And we throw another interception. So I'm assuming that'll be a topic of discussion at halftime. We just checked the ball out. Nice redefend by the Eagles. And ball went on the ground. Goalie picked it up, and then I guess looks like Izzy Marsh. I guess she must have reached across the goal circle. Passes it up to their restraining line, and looks like St. Paul's will be able to clear this as they get it across the restraining line. So 8-4, 1:25 left in the half. St. Paul's works it behind the goal. Sam's playing defense on this girl. Playing out. Got the ball back out front. Looks like Blair on defense here. Emma Shedig. Illegal pick by St. Paul. I'm not sure I agree with that. She stood right there, didn't move a muscle, and our girl ran into her. But anyway, it's our ball. Emily O'Mara has it. Back to off to Sam, who takes it up to midfield to Blair. I'm not sure what happened there, but didn't catch the ball. And now St. Paul's clears it across the restraining line. So another turnover. 41 seconds, 8-4. Not used to seeing such sloppy play by the Eagles. A lot of passes that shouldn't have been
We threw it upfield, and the midi didn't see it, got by her, and then the attackman was looking the wrong way, and so her girl ran by her and picked up the ball. Just a nice play by St. Paul's. Oh, no.
Nope, good save by Coop. That's Coop's ball. That's our ball. Nice job, Emily. Oops, sorry, folks. Didn't mean to yell into the microphone, but Emily O'Mara with a great hustle play. St. Paul's took a shot, missed it wide left. I'm not sure which.
That was the same.
And Emily outraced her girl to the end line, which means we get the ball. So great hustle by Emily. So Emily throws it over to Coop, who takes her time walking out of it. That's the end of the half. Yep. Coop's just going to hold on to it. So here we are at the break. 8-4 Eagles. Pretty sloppy half, I would say, Hap. Had some nice things happen. Some good transitions, nice shots, but uncharacteristic, throwing the ball away a little bit. And I think St. Paul's must have had 3 interceptions at half. Us trying to throw the ball too far across too many players and just.
Well, it's hard to tell what role the wind is playing. It's got to affect them somewhat, but we just had a lot of bad passes, a lot of ill-advised passes, some forced feeds, some long throws in transition.
maybe we can go down here while the girls aren't playing, and see if we can get out of this wind a little bit.
Sweet. I gotta get the half out.
Oh, okay. All right, so we attempted to come down here to the fence. Wind is still pretty nasty, but it's just as bad down here. But we'll see. So 8-4, halftime here. The refs are out talking to the coaches. I'm not sure what that discussion is.
Nancy's called a sidebar conversation, perhaps. I just didn't feel like that was a balanced half. Sometimes you just get that sense, and
a couple of the charges seemed a little. I don't know. Well, it looks like the ref is explaining to Nancy. Of course, I don't know what she's explaining to her, but she's got a lot of animation.
She's being very demonstrative.
And Nancy may not be happy with the explanation, but I don't know that the ref really is worried about it. So here we are, Hap. Girls are over there. I don't know what the conversation is. I'm sure
the young
Taylor may have a few words about ball security. Everybody's playing under the same conditions, but sometimes you got to adjust. So I did just get a response that says, "Sometimes we can hear you. Sometimes it sounds like tractor trailers."
Well, that's just us.
Well, yeah, that could be. That could be just the announcers.
Should we do a halftime interview?
Well, it looks like we got.
Mrs.
He's on
Cummings?
the phone.
Could you please step into our booth? We've got a halftime guest today. Mrs.
The
Cummings.
guest doesn't want to do it. You don't.
We were speaking on Friday. Mrs. Cummings said she was a student of the draw, and she's been watching this for 2 daughters now for, I guess, 15 years. So I'm wondering what she thinks about how the wind is impacting the draw today here in Mile High Stadium, where the wind is blowing at 40 miles an hour and gusting up to 100. What do you think? Think the wind's an issue?
Yeah, I think it's blowing the folks in the stands over. I think it'll move the ball when it's in the air. No doubt.
Although Maddie looks like she's had good success drawing the ball to herself today.
Maddie has had a lot of very clean draws today.
Not as many off to her friends on the circle.
She's gotten mugged a few times after getting the draw, but it's.
We've had a few turnovers. Do you think the wind's affecting that?
Well, it could be.
We were talking about that, and our thought was the ball's probably getting beaten down a little bit, so people have to make saves on passes. but we said both sides have to deal with it. So
we can't use that excuse.
It doesn't stop us from using that excuse. It just makes it a little bit difficult to support.
Let's see what we have here.
Minute 50 left in halftime.
Yeah, we had a good game on Monday.
Yep.
We forgot to recap that for the folks, or maybe you recapped it when I wasn't paying attention. But we didn't broadcast because it was an away game, so sorry we missed everybody. But girls had a nice game, 14-4 against a really good Maryvale team who was talking to one of the dads that I know. Their personnel is only changed by 1. But obviously with a new coach, Kim Dubansky, who, of course, we were sad to see go, but she got an opportunity to be head coach. From what I can tell, from talking to some of the dads I know, the girls absolutely love her.
Well, that's interesting.
She's made a big difference over there.
Because Kim tells a story about being at McDonough when there was a coaching change. And she said, we had basically the same cast of characters, but went from a terrible record, sort of a 2-14 kind of thing, to 14-2 very quickly. And I asked her what the difference was, and she just said we were held accountable to ourselves. And when we were being held accountable, we stepped up and raised our bar. And now she's doing that same thing. I think Maryvale won 1 game each of the last 2 years.
They have, if they win today, they will have won more conference games this year already than they won all last year. So they're doing pretty well. So anyway, the Eagles had a good game against them, and now we've got a tough match right here against St. Paul's, 8-4 at half.
Yeah, I'm sure this is closer than Nancy.
What's that?
I'm sure this game right now is a little closer than Nancy would like it to be.
Oh, I'm sure it's closer than any of the parents would like, and sure it's closer than any of the players would like.
I think that they would like to be going in at 8-2.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a few goals rounded off here. So we've got 25 minutes on the clock. 8-4 Eagles. Girls are back on the field, and the ref is getting ready to set up for the draw. Shedig and Paris on the circle. Looks like got the starting crew out there on both ends, attack and defense. Maddie draws it to herself again, but they check the stick, and on the ground, and St. Paul's comes away with it. So St. Paul's has it across the training line. Starting their offense up top. Working it around the right side. Oh, nice little ground ball.
Oh, they got it.
Oh, St. Paul's ended up getting it. I thought we had it, actually. But St. Paul's ended up with it. Now they're back behind their net. Behind our net, actually. Off to the far side, now back up top. So they're starting the offense over again. See what they're going to run here. Oh, nice little weave by the St. Paul's girl. Came around to the right and dodged two girls and put it in the back of the net for an 8-5 Eagles lead with 24:03 left in the game. A little discussion huddled by the middies and the defenders. Coop having a summit meeting about what's going on here. So we had the draw. Maddie had it in her stick, and both girls came after her and actually checked it out of her stick and came up with the ground ball. So we'll reset here. Eagles getting a good test today, and need to get a possession here. See if we can stop this.
Oops.
So St. Paul's did something wrong on the draw, so they gave the ball to Maddie. Maddie passes it off to Blair, and Blair will take it across the restraining line. So Eagles will set up their offense for the first time this half. Izzy Marsh has it behind the net. Over to Hoff. Hoff got hit in the head, and they actually, I think the only reason they did this was because they stopped play. I'm not sure if they gave us the ball or not. So the two refs are discussing what's going to happen here. And not sure. So now they're going to go off to the corner to discuss among themselves what happened. Right now the goalie has it in her stick, standing in the goal circle. But now they give a yellow card to St. Paul's, and so obviously that'll be our ball. So we'll be a man up for 2 minutes. Not sure how you go from almost no whistle to having a discussion and then coming up with the yellow card, but I'm not going to complain because it's our ball. So now they're trying to get the girls squared away of where they're supposed to be, moving girls from one side to the other.
And Hoff gets a free position out of the deal.
And Hoff gets a free position, so hopefully we can take advantage of that. Ref looks like he's ready. Hoff takes it in. Nice shot. Nice free position by Hoff. 9-5 Eagles with 23:32 to go, and only 1 second ticked off the clock for the penalty. So we've got a goal plus a full 2 minutes man up. Let's see if we can take advantage of this and score a couple of goals. Because unlike college, where it is releasable, in high school it is not. So we get the full 2 minutes of man up, regardless of how many goals we score.
So that was a really big goal, Steve, and it was a good big draw too, because St. Paul's had been coming back with a vengeance.
Yes.
And I think when that momentum happens, everybody gets into the act.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Their team, their bench, the officials, everybody starts to get excited. And at 8-5, if it goes to 8-6, then it's a real game.
It's a whole different ballgame.
9-5 sounds a lot different.
Yeah, it feels a lot different too. Emma Sheddick, nice ground ball for the draw control. She got girls all over her, and she gets the benefit of a whistle. So back to Emma Sheddick, I think. Clock doesn't stop. Emma Sheddick takes it across the restraining line. And so now we have it again in our offensive end. Off to Blair, around to Kayla, and then back behind to Izzy Marsh, and over to Emma Tilson. So we're bringing it around the horn here. Now we're all the way back out front to Emma Sheddick. Takes it over to Blair. Well, it looks like we're in no hurry here. We're just kind of throwing it around the horn here. Now we're starting to run a play, it looks like. So they called shooting space when Emma was out at 12. So I don't really understand that.
And they're giving Emma a free position shot? No. The officials are disagreeing with each other now.
So I'm not sure what the call was there.
While our penalty continues to just get eaten alive.
Yeah, that's the negative.
The officials are deciding what to do, and about 40 seconds went off the penalty.
With explanations while we get our penalty run off. So St. Paul's was actually happy about that penalty.
Yeah, that was the best thing ever happened to them.
Nice move. So we called a penalty. Hoff got hammered
again,
and now she gets a free position shot. So they did stop the clock this time.
Hoff has been
9-5.
Hoff has been shoved into the turn right by the crease like Hoff's wife in a free position.
She's got an entire alleyway to take this in. Nice shot. Julia Hoffman, lower left side for a 10-5 lead. Still got 20 seconds left on the penalty. So we're still a man up. 21:53 to go in the game. 10-5 Eagles. So that's good. We answered their goal with 2 goals, so that's always good. See if we might get one more possession here to get a few seconds of offense. Still a man up. Lila Huddles just came in. Looks like she's in for Hoff because they wanted to give Hoff a rest after she got throttled by multiple girls on multiple occasions. So everybody else is the same. Lila in for Hoff. Hoff's a tough kid though. She'll be fine. Looks like she's getting a little water break and just collecting her thoughts. She'll be all right. Matthew on the draw. Sheddick. Emma Sheddick. Nice draw. Draws it to herself again. She takes it across the restraining line. Pulls it out and gives it to Emma Sheddick, who takes it over to Blair. Blair tries to draw a shooting space, but not successful. Ref wasn't buying it. So now Maddie's got it. Off behind to up. Drop ball. Izzy Marsh comes up with it.
Why don't they just award it?
And he called a cover, which I didn't really see a cover there, but looked like she just scooped it up in her stick. Anyway, St. Paul's ball. Inside their game. They're going to try to clear the ball now. So we're all even, by the way. Penalty has been run out. Technically, we scored 2 goals on that penalty. Not sure what this girl's doing. Oh, shoot, they were offside, so now it's back to our ball. Okay, that's a positive for McDonough. The refs are looking at each other like they don't know what's going on. This is the craziest thing. They've had more meetings and more discussion and more disagreements with one another. That's got to be our ball, right?
If they were offsides, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. So Lila Huddles has it behind the net. I couldn't see who they'd given the ball to. Nice little dish to Kayla. Kayla puts it back to Emma Tilson. Emma's got in her left hand. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Izzy Marsh. My apologies. She takes it back. Kayla. Got 3 seconds on the St. Paul's. Get to shoot the shot. Shoot the rock. Right now, Kayla has it on the left side. It's not a free position. Oh, maybe it is a... Nope, she's outside
she's
the 8.
out.
Although Kayla has a little alleyway, she can get in there. Oh, it was a nice shot, but a great save by the goalie.
A great save. And it was a nice shot. It was.
It was a nice bounce, but the goalie was able to
She's
save.
a lefty, though.
Oh, Marsh giving chase now. Okay, so I guess in this game you can never check the goalie stick. I really don't get that. You come out of that circle, you're just like every other player. But anyway, they give it back to St. Paul's. Emma Tilson is doing a nice job running the player back. Nice check, Eagles. Ball's on the ground. St. Paul's ended up in the ground ball right in front of their own bench. But now they're giving it to us. I don't know who they're giving it to. Once again, the refs are in disagreement with one another.
It's going green, I think.
But it looks like it's St. Paul's ball. Just over midfield. Abby Wilhelm's got her girl pinned up against the sideline. Looks like they're trying to do a double team here. But she escapes for the time being. Nice job, Sam with the Cars turnover. Oh, she had the interception and hit her stick and unfortunately went out of bounds. But nice stretch with the one arm to knock the ball out.
And I guess it hit the out of bounds.
But it ended up going out of bounds. Nice check. Sam Cars turnover, but he called up another. Unfortunately,
what I'm wondering, Steve, is where's the slide right there when she comes around?
Yeah. Fortunately, that gives her a free
Sam
position
slowed
shot.
it down, but now she gets a free position, so...
That's the toughest shot to block. That was a nice shot.
Coop's having a rougher day than she had on Monday. She had a lights-out day on Monday, and today's...
Well, that shot right there, though, was on her left hip, and as a right-handed goalie, that's pretty tough to stop on a free position shot. That's all right. 10-6. It's the most goals we've given up all season, Hap.
Ties with Novato.
That's right.
And they got 18 minutes left, so they got a shot at...
Let's see what we got here. We've got Megan Mixes in, playing attack. Izzy Marsh, Lila Huddles, Julia, and Megan. And we've got Blair and Emma on the circle. Emma Sheddick, that is, with Maddie doing the draw. 18:33 left in the game. 10-6 Eagles. That was false start by St. Paul's. Yes, there you go. Give the ball to Maddie. So that counts as a draw control. So Maddie's got it. She'll run it across the restraining line. And we got another whistle. That was a little ticky-tack love tap. I don't understand why they called that. But anyway, our ball.
They called it on St. Paul.
Really had no effect on the play. Blair's got it. Going in. She comes across the middle.
Look at that scrum they've got.
Had
right in.
4 girls converge on her, and fortunately they hit her or did something that the ref didn't like, so
St.
Blair
Paul
has a free position.
Packing their defense in.
Not sure if she's got a clean alley right here, though, Hap. Let's see what she does.
She's going to get closed on quickly from her right.
Another save. Maddie's giving chase. Nice save by the goalie that gives the outlet. Nice clear by St. Paul's across the restraining line. 10-6 Eagles, 17-15 left in the game. St. Paul sets up their offense at the top of the here. Oh, nice little shot, but about 2 inches over the crossbar, but St. Paul's was back there to maintain control for St. Paul's. St. Paul's got it back up top, trying to restart their offense. Nice check by Abby Wilhelm, knocks it on the ground, but St. Paul picks up the ground ball. Starts it back out up top. Ava Class giving chase. Nice defense, Ava. Good position. Not giving up any ground. Now we're going to start pressing out again, it looks like. So they called shooting space on that when the girl was outside the 8. So I'm not sure. I don't understand how you get shooting space outside the 8. Well, but anyway, St. Paul's has a free position, but they pull it out. Maybe it wasn't actually a free position. So I don't know what they called. Maybe they called 3 seconds. I don't know. Nice Cars turnover. White picks up the ground. Blair picked up the ground ball on that half. I don't know who chopped her stick. There were 2 or 3 girls in there. Oh my gosh! We just gave it right back to St. Paul's. Nice check, and we got the ball back.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh my goodness! We are just throwing the ball away like I've never seen before. It's just on the ground the whole time. Not sure what's going on here. It might be actually, even though we got a nice lead, it might be time for it. St. Paul's has it out here. Nice check by the Eagles, but again, the ref doesn't like the check that we did. So blew the whistle. St. Paul's has the ball across the restraining line. 10-6, 40.
The problem is that St. Paul's is really in this game, and they're excited and they're motivated and they're jumping up and down. And I've seen this before, you know.
Yeah.
Our girls are quiet and somber.
Well, it was 7-2 at one point.
It was just 10-5 a second ago.
Yep. Well, 2 goals in a row. Sloppy play, but they'll figure it out. All right, here we go. So it looks like we've got Emma Tilson.
We got a new goalie in for we got Liv going in the goal.
So goalie change. Olivia Gagan, number 26, sophomore from McDonough. We've got Blair and Emma on the circle with Maddie doing the draw. St. Paul's got the draw. Bring it down on their offensive end. Take it behind the goal. Back up top. Still up top. Looks like St. Paul's is looking for a friend to pass it to. She passes her goal all the way out on goal line extended. Sam's giving chase. Has her back there against the end line. Looks like she's going to try to check it out of her stick. defense by the Eagles so far. Not giving up any ground. Sam's behind the net on her girl. Passes it back out front. Good defense by the Eagles. They got it up top. Oh, St. Paul's falls down. Blair picks up the ground ball. She takes it across midfield and will be running across the straight line here in a second. So let's just settle it down, Eagles. Maddie's got it right now. Eagle ball off to Hoff on the far side. Now back behind to Emma Tilson, who sends it over to Izzy Marsh. So Izzy Marsh is behind the goal. Looks like they're trying to set up a play here. She'll look for a friend to pass to as they cut through. Right now everybody's just kind of standing around doing nothing. I'm not sure what's going on. Sounds like Coach Love just called out a play, or maybe that was Coach Cummings. Oh, nice play. Nice pass to Maddie, who actually a little wide on the shot, but we were behind the net, so we maintained.
Our shooting was really crisp first half. It's been less crisp.
Well, this goalie change, as pointed out by one of my friends who sent me a text, has been good for St. Paul. She's made some nice low saves too. Yeah, not bad shots. She just has made some nice saves. Oh, nice feed. Izzy Marsh to Maddie Jennifer and puts it in the back of the net for another 11 to 7. That was definitely something we needed. It looks like Nancy called the offensive crew, or no, that was Coach Cummings, called the offensive crew over after the goal to point out something, I guess. But they've got their instructions. It was a quick discussion. So we got 11 to 7, 12 in the game. Half we need to go on about a 3-goal run here.
That would do it.
And while we take off about 3 or 4 minutes off the clock. That would make me feel a little bit better. So Blair and Emma on the circle. Maddie draws it to herself. She gets it checked out of her stick again. Nice defense by St. Paul's. That's about the third time that we've gotten a nice draw control, but they've been able to check it out of her stick. So St. Paul's has it down behind their goal. Sam playing defense on her. Now they take it up top, and that's Kayla Abernathy playing defense over there.
No. One, we shouldn't be banging them. There's no reason to bang them. But that was a slip, not a...
So she was all the way out to 12, so that won't be a free position shot. But St. Paul's...
Yeah.
St. Paul's has the ball up top. Ava has to go behind as she gave her girl a little love tap that the ref didn't like. Nice check. Knocked the ball on the ground, but St. Paul's comes up with the ground ball as there wasn't really anybody out there. She's going to take a shot. Oh, off the post. Up, another check. I tell you what, you can't really check in this game today without getting a penalty. It's kind of bizarre. Her stick was laying all the way out trying to pick up the ground ball. Had it in her stick. We checked it, and they blew the whistle. So I don't know, but that's why I'm not a ref. Oh, we actually got a penalty. I didn't even see that happen.
What do you mean, a yellow card?
Yeah, because Kayla's out, and there's 2 minutes on the clock. So we're a man down right now with 10:56 to go in the game. Wow, I didn't even see that. I'm not sure what happened. But anyway, whatever it was, the ref didn't like it. So St. Paul's has it up top. Doesn't look like they're in any hurry. They're just bringing it around the middle. Now up top. Probably going to try to draw some sort of shooting space or something. Back up top. 30 seconds killed on the penalty so far. Oh, nice cross. That was a nice skip pass by St. Paul's on the backside. Hard to pick up when you're a man down, but nice skip pass, and she puts it in the back of the net for an 11-8 lead by the Eagles. 10:21 to go, and still 1:25 left on the penalty. So again, as I talked about earlier, it's not releasable. So we are still a man down for 1:25, no matter what happens. So quiet crowd around here right now as people are looking on. I think closer than some people thought this game would be, score-wise. But that's why they play the game, right, Hap? You never know, especially here in the A Conference. There's the draw. So now both sets of fans are starting to get a little irate with the calls that they're seeing. But we've got the draw control. They called a penalty on St. Paul's. Ava's going to run it across the restraining line and look for a friend to pass it off to. She gets it checked out of her stick, and it goes out of bounds. So St. Paul's ball. I'm not sure what happened there. I think Ava just turned, and unfortunately the girl's stick. And then normally they call that a foul with the stick in front of your face. But anyway, bottom line is St. Paul's got the ball, and they're heading up, coming across midfield right now. We're trying to redefend, keep her from getting across the restraining line. Nice check. Hoff has the ball. We got the ball back. Watch out, Hoff.
Who checked that? Was that Maddie?
I'm not sure who did that, but anyway, they're putting a nice little attack job on Hoff, but they blow the whistle off over to Sam.
Hoff was in the middle of 5 girls. I mean,
we just ran out the penalty, so we're okay. Now we're back to even, trying to clear the ball. We're at midfield, 11-8, and who is that? Is that Kayla? Kayla takes it across the restraining line, off to Blair. Blair takes it in. Nice dodge between 2 girls, comes across the middle, and nice low shot for a 12-8 lead. Eagles, 8:43 to go in the game. So that stops the bleeding a little bit right there. I'd like to see us going. I know I've said this a couple times already this game.
Hasn't happened yet. Keep saying it.
I'd like to see us go on about a 3-goal run here while we also drain some more time off the clock, because this game's a little too close for comfort for me right now. 12-8, 8:43.
Are you having Garrison flashbacks from 2017? Feels a lot like that, doesn't it?
Well, except for the fact we got off to a good start today, unlike the Garrison game a year ago. But we just St. Paul. I tell you, St. Paul's is tough. You never underestimate anything here in the A Conference. I tell you that. Any given day, it's got to hang tough and play a little smarter lacrosse here. So ref's trying to get the girls situated. Doesn't like the way their sticks are set up, so she comes back to the fray. Now she's actually pulled the sticks apart. St. Paul's is happy that there's no running clock right now.
I was just thinking that.
There's the draw. Maddie draws it to herself, snags it out of the middle of the air.
Not easy.
She's got to get rid of the ball. There we go. Had 2 girls draped over. Gets through. Now we've got it pulled out. Izzy Marsh back in the left corner. Just standing there, not really worried about doing a whole lot. Up to Kayla. Now up top to Blair, who's going to throw it back to Kayla.
We're going to spread out because they've been packing that defense in.
We're apparently in no hurry to do anything.
Well,
Kayla weaves through 2 girls and takes it back to Izzy Marsh. Down in the corner. I wouldn't want you to stay in the corner too much there, Izzy. Okay, here we go. Now off to Emma Tilson, who's on the far side. Now she's going to take it to the far corner. Looks like Coach.
Does she have a penalty kick?
What's that?
Does she have a penalty kick?
A penalty kick?
Oh, going right to the corner.
Now we're going back up. So Coach Love just trying to bleed some time off the clock here.
She put that ball right up in the sun, too. I think Blair made a nice catch.
I'm not sure I like these skip passes. Why not just make it a nice, easy pass to you? Right next to you. There you go. You can see the wind is definitely messing with these passes. That was a nice, easy pass. and we still threw a bounce pass.
Wow, that almost went by.
So Izzy Marsh back in the left, now down to 7 minutes to go in the game. Looks like St. Paul's going to start to press out here, as they don't like to see all this time bleeding off the clock. Off to Kayla. Yeah, you can't do that. The St. Paul girl got a little frisky with the cross check in the back, so the ref put a stop to that real quick. And since it's not under 2 minutes, the clock still runs. So we wasted another 20 seconds there with that penalty. Good for the Eagles. Emma Tilson's got in the far corner. Oh, she beats her girl up, and she decides to pull it back out. No hurry here. Back up top to Emma Sheddig, and up top to Maddie. Maddie's got one-on-one with her girl, but decides to pull it out. Oh, there she goes. She was going to pull it out. Oh, nice save by the goalie, but we come up with the ground ball. So we took another shot, but now we're down to 6 minutes to go. We've pulled it back out again. Now St. Paul's is going to start to press out. I think, unfortunately for St. Paul's, they don't have some speed that we...
It would be a big play here.
Yeah, that was big. St. Paul's went down and had a... Oh, Emma Tilson came across the middle, but then decided to throw it behind the goal. So I guess she's under they're under strict orders to keep this ball away from the goal and just kill the clock. Okay, so I'm not sure why we keep throwing it so far across the field, but we almost had another turnover, but Julia Hoffman was hot on it.
She
came up with a nice ground ball. That happened. I'm having trouble with my ills, trying to think of new words, and I can't get them out, Hap. So it was just a pass that shouldn't have happened.
Yes.
Anyway, good hustle by Emma for another goal. I'm not sure how many goals she has today, but she's got quite a few. 13-8 Eagles, 4:02 left in the game. So we need, I feel pretty good if we get this draw right here and get some possession. Megan came in for Blair, and then Megan and looks like Kayla switched positions.
Is back in the net.
Okay, so we had another goalie change. Wow, so we got a lot of goalie changes this game. Both St. Paul's and McDonough. Now Coop is back in the net. Got Kayla and Emma on the circle with Maddie doing the draw.
We're up by 5 now, so your wish is gonna.
We need one more goal, Hap.
We needed one more draw anyway.
Get the draw, bleed off a minute and a half off the clock, and take another shot. Maybe another goal, hopefully. Maddie to herself, takes it across the restraining line. Looking for a friend to pass it to.
They're coming on her.
There we go. She passed it off to Hoff. Hoff has it. And ref blows the whistle. We'll burn some more time off the clock as she gets everybody set. Now off to Kayla. Back in the corner to, looks like that's Izzy back there. And she's just 25%. The difference here is once we get the 2 minutes, the clock's going to stop every whistle.
What happened? Oh, wow.
So 2 girls ran into each other, Hoff and the other girl. And I would have expected them to call a charge based on the way things have been going today, but they actually called a foul on the St. Paul girl. So now we're into 2 minutes, 5-goal lead. We got the ball. So another silly mistake.
I'm going to give that to the wind. I think that was a straight out because that gusted it, right?
No, I'm not sure what that was, but whatever it was, it wasn't good. So St. Paul's has it across the restraining line. 1:35 left in the game. 5-goal lead, 13-8. St. Paul's has got it around the far side now.
I would think they'd be wanting to work toward the net pretty fast.
Yeah, they're not really showing a lot of interest in heading to the goal, which kind of surprises me. I mean, I realize it's a 5-goal lead, but You'd think they want to do something here. But there's no rush to the goal. Still up top. We're down to a minute now.
We're under a minute. Yep.
Oh, there it is. So they finally shot. 55 seconds to go. 13-9 Eagles. I know I'm not going to have a happy part when I get it. Me either. So 13-9. Well, you know what, Hap? It's good to have tests like this. Toughens them up. St. Paul's played a nice game. Had some great interceptions. Our girls could have played a little bit better, I think. But at the end of the day, any win is a good win as far as I'm concerned. So 13-9, 55 seconds to go here. We got Kayla and Emma on the circle. Maddie doing the draw. We got Blair over on the attack side. Hoff, Izzy, and looks like Emma Wilson.
I really don't want to see anybody break double digits on the other side there. So
yeah, I think the Eagles would like to get this draw and burn the last minute off the clock. Maddie got it to herself, takes it across the restraining line, gives it off to Hoff, and St. Paul's is obviously going to pressure out now. Kayla off to Blair, Blair to Izzy in the far corner, back to Blair. Now St. Paul's is actually trying to triple team, but we're down to 35 seconds to go. Going to hold it out, I'm sure. No need to go to the goal. Just run around. Don't turn the ball over. Back to Maddie. Down to 20 seconds. Emma Sheddig. Back to the far corner to Emma Tilson. Down to 10 seconds. So assuming all things go normal here, we're just going to run out the clock. Hoff is running with it. Got 4 girls chasing her. And that's the game. All right. Well, that's a wrap for us here at Dixon Field. Final score, 13 for the Eagles, 9 for St. Paul's. So we'll take the victory.
Felt a lot closer than a 4-goal game.
It certainly did. But
I think
girls will learn something from it.
That's sort of streaky. We played well, and then we sort of had some lapses, then we came back. So, yep, I think they learned.
I'd like to see them being able to kill the clock down here. That's something that I know they work on a lot. That's going to be important, and could be important in some games as we keep heading into this 8 conference play.
Well, thank you all for putting up with this wind for the last hour and change. We won't
see you again until Monday.
Yeah.
Because we play away at
7 on Friday.
7 on Friday. And then we play Roland Park on Monday, assuming that snow is cleared off the field. Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Hope we want to get another one of those games.
Take care.
Our PCS got snowed out last time. And that's it for us. We are going to sign off.